my friends, my name is Justine. I'm the Mermaid seamstress, and today on this beautiful spring day, we are finally going to be unboxing 3 gorgeous and absolutely stunning Finfolk fabric tails. So if you guys have been wondering why I have 3 Finfolk fabric tails to unbox and why I haven't been on the channel in a while, it is because I, in early December, had a pretty serious autoimmune flare-up, and it has taken me this long to kind of get back into the swing of things and calm down what was going on. So I had to take a little break there, and I was receiving these Finfolk packages, and I decided to hold off to do an unboxing for you guys because those are super fun. So some of these tails are brand new and they've just come in, and some of them have been sitting in the box since December. And in fact, the first one that I want to show you, is actually my tail, my ambassador tail from the fall fabric line. And that one came out of the box because one of my housemates needed the box for something, and that is my beautiful dark sea tail. You guys have probably seen this one a couple floating around on Instagram and Facebook and all of those, and YouTube and all of those things. Quite a few of the ambassadors got this tail, and it is absolutely gorgeous. I've never had like a dark green tail before, or it's been a while. Usually I go for kind of a dark black and blue design, but I just love how kind of creepy and spooky this tail turned out. Just like their other fabric tails, this one is made out of 4-way stretch spacer fabric, and the printing is really cool. It's kind of got this ghostly striping texture, and I'll show you the body in a second. If you're wondering what fluke is in there, it's actually a Hydra monofin in there, a modified Hydra, which is why it's standing out so much. Haven't gotten a chance to swim with it yet, but it's something that I'm hoping to try out very, very soon when the pools open up again. But I thought this was kind of cool because not only is it kind of like spooky and ghostly, it looks like, you know, you're fading a little bit in color against these beautiful, beautiful like emerald green scales. But it also kind of reminded me of frostbite. So I was planning on doing a photo shoot with this guy in the snow and being like a frostbitten mermaid. I thought that would be so cool, and I think I've lost my opportunity to do that, but maybe next year, or if I go up north this spring. But I absolutely love it. It is so, so cool. I decided to size down for my fall and Black Friday tails from the 2XL to the extra large, and we'll see how that goes. I've tried this tail on once, well actually no, a couple of times since I've got it, and the fit is definitely tighter than my other fabric tails from the summer line. So Finfolk has done some tweaking to their sizing since the summer line came out to improve the fit on the larger size tails. So the 1XL definitely fits me a lot better, especially in the knees and the ankles. And the fluke is the same quality, absolutely gorgeous and super duper, you know, creative and fun. Another update since the summer line is they have started reinforcing the stitching in the fluke, and for, I can't remember whether it was on this tail, this line, the fall line, or the Black Friday line, but they've since gotten a new machine to do the stitching around the flukes, which does a stretch stitch, which will help prevent any of the threads pulling like they did in the summer lines, which is awesome to hear. It was so exciting to hear that they heard that feedback and implemented it right away for this fall line. So keep in mind out for that. So now that you've seen this beautiful tail, let's look at the others that I have not seen yet. Let's see what we have in here. Oh, guys. Oh, guys. It's so cool. This is not the one I thought it was going to be. Okay. So let me lift the box a little bit. Look at those colors. Oh my gosh. You guys, I don't think the camera is picking up how bright these colors are. Oh my goodness. Okay. Guys. Holy cow. So this, oh my gosh. So this is the Cariel fabric tail. One of the Cariel fabric tails. This is Sunset Bay. Oh, guys, you cannot, I don't know if you can see how neon this pink is. This tail is so vibrant and colorful and so completely different from all of my other tails. I feel like I either have like really subtle, more like muted colors, or I have like very dark blues and blacks. And I totally went out on a limb. I was like, I'm gonna go for something completely different. And this one is my very first time getting boning with my tails. So the fins with the boning, I don't know if you can see this. Look how gorgeous that is. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to see how these fins move in the water. I haven't gotten one with fins yet. Fins are new since, I believe it's their fall line is when they first came out with fins. So I have not gotten a chance to see the fins yet in action for myself. I've seen them on YouTube and things, but these are really gorgeous. And they have boning in them to help keep their shape. So I don't know if you can see, but there's like a stiffness, and that boning runs just along the top like that so that it keeps their shape. And then this is my first time seeing one of the Cariel flukes. So they've just started making designs with the, I think it's called the Mana War fluke, which is the jellyfish one with all of the tendrils. And this is, I believe, called the butterfly fluke. And this is huge. I was not expecting it to be this big, but of course it is, right? It's the same size as their silicone tails. So it's absolutely massive. If you compare the length and the width to this one, like, whoops, it doesn't get caught on itself. It is wider. It's not quite as long, but it's just as wide. It's almost as long. It's a couple inches shorter, but just as like wider than the more original Finfolk flukes. I can't remember the name of this one, but this tail is absolutely stunning. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay. So this one can go sit back here again. Look at that. Look at it. It's so magnificent. And I'm glad, I know it's a little bit loud, you can hear background noises, but I'm so glad I took this outside because it looks amazing in the sunlight. And I absolutely love the different, like, these are the seashell scales. And I really like them a lot. There's a lot of depth. It's hard to see on camera, but there's so much depth and texture on these scales. It's so gorgeous. And on the fluke as well, just like their other flukes. It looks like a silicone fluke. And so three-dimensional and textured. So this was the one where they did a last minute redesign of the fluke, adding a little bit more blending and contrast with these veins or rays. And I think it looks absolutely fantastic. So good. Okay, so this one's gonna go sit over here. Okay, I think that's as good as we're gonna get. Let's focus now on this last box. And I am so excited for this last box because this one of these items, I've been looking for one of these literally for years, and I've been so excited, not just for the tail that's in here, but for the other item that's in here. Let's take a look. Oh man, another gorgeous tail. Look at that. And a sticker. It says, I'm a Finfolk mermaid. Love it. So here we go. This is my Aurora. Whoop! It's a little bit folded. It's been in the box for a while, guys. So the vinyl is a little bit folded on these, but a little time under my bed or under a coffee table will flatten them out. No problem. But this is the Aurora Borealis tail. And I cannot tell you how gorgeous the fluke is. I mean, so first of all, there are all of these beautiful colors, which are so vibrant. They pop so much. There's so much dimension in the scales, as always. But then it fades into this galaxy pattern at the top. Oh my goodness. Can you see how gorgeous that is? And then up here, again, beautiful pinks and purples and the green all coming through. These are the traditional Finfolk scales, the triangular Finfolk scales. Absolutely stunning. So, so beautiful. Oh my goodness. That is so exciting. All right, let's take a look at what else is in this box. This is the Happy Hanu Voyager tail bag. Guys, I have been looking to get a tail bag for so long, and when Finfolk first came out of them, they sold out like that. And so I'm so glad they re-released some of the tails, including this one. I'm just so excited to have a tail bag that's like actually big enough to fit my larger tails. And it's exactly my colors, like this beautiful teal. So here it is, all folded out, and it's like this waxed canvas material. So it feels like pretty waterproof, and it's got beautiful, what I'm assuming is faux leather trim, and piping and handles. And it's just really gorgeous. Like the hardware on this thing, I'm gonna turn it over so you can see, but the backpack hardware is so heavy duty. And what's awesome is that if you need to travel with this, it can be just tucked into the back so that the straps aren't out and flopping about while you are traveling, or if you put this in checked luggage. This padding is, there it goes. See, you can just tuck it in just like that, and there's nothing to catch, or there's very little to catch in when you're flying. There's padding here for your back and back support, which is awesome. Something you definitely need in any kind of tail. And if you wanted to put something like more stiff in this pocket to provide more structure, you absolutely could. The straps then, when you're ready to use it, just go ahead and clip right here to the bottom, which is so handy. And this is constructed with silicone tails in mind, so it's engineered to be that secure. So it's got the chest clip for added support. I think there's a waist belt in here somewhere, but like all of this hardware is super hardcore, heavy duty. The zipper looks like a really heavy duty zipper. Let's take a look at this pocket first. So this outside pocket, first of all, is huge. You could definitely fit multiple tops in here. And oh, awesome. This is the waistband. And I guess another carrying strap. It looks like a shoulder strap for the tail. Yeah, so this must be the shoulder strap that goes up here, so you can carry it as a crossbody bag, like over your shoulder like that if you wanted to. Here is the waistband, which attaches to the back so that you can have back support and a little bit more support on your hips as opposed to just on your shoulders. So if you really wanted to carry this backpack like through an airport or hike up to a location to shoot, like, this stuff is heavy duty, which is one of the reasons why I was so excited for this backpack. But if we look inside, I'll give you a closer look. It's a photo of the ocean inside, guys, on this inner lid here. And it is so good. Oh my gosh. So this is fully lined. And again, like, it's big enough where you could put multiple tops, a crown, plenty of accessories. It's like 2 inches deep too. So like, this is a really awesome pocket to have. And then let's look at the actual tail bag portion. It's all the way open to the bottom, so you really, there's no like guesswork, there's no shoving and stuffing. Again, it's like 4 inches deep, these pockets. I don't know if you can see that on the side, but like really, really deep pockets. And then here is, again, beautiful, beautiful underwater photo printed on the inside. Beautiful, beautiful blue water and nice sandiness. And then this, it's a sea turtle. This is my favorite thing. It's just, it's a little hidden gem. So it's the, what do you call it? A mandala? The Finfolk mandala with the sea turtle. And he's so cute, guys. Look at that. Look at that little sea turtle. Oh my goodness. And then the rest of it is just the beautiful ocean background or sandy background for the sea turtle. It is so pretty. I'll have to do a more thorough review of this. This is obviously just first impressions, but it's got straps to keep your tails or your monofins belted in nice and secure. Let's go ahead and see how some of these tails fit in here. Because, I mean, obviously this was made for Finfolk tails, so they'll probably fit just great. I just want to see how the different fluke shapes work. So in goes the butterfly. And this one looks like it's going to be a little bit wide, so there might be a little bit of folding. I might not also have it incorrectly yet. There we go. Yeah, so it's a little bit wide for the butterfly fluke. With a fabric tail, that's not such a big deal because the vinyl is really sturdy and can be folded. It's not incredibly wide for it though. We'll see when I try and zip it up. We'll see how that goes. But that's how this one fits. And then these two should fit. I'm going to take this out and show you how these two fit, because these two should fit with absolutely no worries. So here is that one. And again, we're going to have a little bit of, maybe a little bit of folding at the fluke tips, but if it goes all the way down, that fits just fine. No worries. So then here goes tail number 2. And this one has a monofin in it, so there's a little bit less able to fold down. But this one works too. We definitely have to fold down the fluke tips just a tiny bit. There it goes. And let's try and put in this guy. And I guess one thing I could do also is just fold it in half and have it kind of go sideways in there. So let's try and zip it up and see how it all works. Okay. So I got that side zipped. Got a little bit of marks from dust, which I just rubbed off, no problem. And then if we pull this side closed, oops, I forgot to buckle them, but the buckles are there if I need them. If I zip this side closed, there's a little bit of the fluke tips folding in at this top corner, which is fine. And then that zips. That zips just fine right here. Look at that. Whoa. There's a lot of tails in here. But this is awesome. This is really like really sturdy. There's nothing like super cramped or crushed in here. The butterfly fluke is the only one I had a little bit of trouble with. So I don't know about for the mythic tails, whether you just have to put it higher up, or like with silicone tails where they have the monofin embedded and you can't just fold it in half like a taco. I don't know how well that's going to work with these particular tail bags. I'm assuming there is a way to get them in. I just don't have necessarily the camera battery left to fiddle with that and show you at the moment, but maybe I'll insert a clip in later. But this has plenty of room for multiple tails, definitely multiple fabric tails. I have 3 in here right now. I could probably fit my summer line tail in here as well, so that's not a problem. It has plenty of room for tops, so like if you were going for a mermaid shoot and you were hiking up to a waterfall or hiking out to the beach, or just taking this to a pool, or if you were going to a gig, like this doesn't have that really loud scale pattern on the outside, so it's a little bit more subtle and professional. This one, the Happy Hanu tails, Voyager tail bags, and the solid black Voyager tail bags are both still in stock as of this video. So you should definitely go if you are looking for a big tail bag to fit your tail. Check these out, check out the measurements. If it's a Finfolk tail, most likely it will fit your tail. So, and they are still available. So I would definitely grab those because I don't know when these are going to come out again. But this is like heavy duty. This is a heavy duty, well-made bag. So I would not worry about this falling apart anytime soon unless you really put it through like rough stuff. This is incredible and I'm so excited. Look, if you're looking to get your very own Finfolk fabric tail, you have now 2 options. You can either wait for the seasonal releases. Spring release is on March 27th. That's just a few days away at around noon. For brand new designs on tails, and so far the designs that they've released have been amazing and I'm so excited. I have my eye on one already, which I'm gonna pick up on spring release day. And now they have just started this new thing in 2021, which is Tail of the Month. So every month they will be releasing either a new or old fabric tail design just for a limited run, just for that month. So January, I believe it started with the Eternal Ember tail, which was my first neoprene Finfolk fabric tail. And then they had the Shipwreck Siren tail, and this one is the classic Cleo. So they're revamping old designs that were originally from neoprene tail releases and printing them on the brand new fabric, and adding all sorts of cool add-ons like fins. And again, those are limited, available every month. So you should definitely go check those out. If you're looking for a tail bag, as of now, there are still ones of the solid black as well as the Happy Hanu designs still available on the website. I think all of the scaled designs, so the rainbow, the teal, and the black scale design bags are still sold out, and I don't know when those will be re-released, but you should keep an eye out for that. Otherwise, thank you so much to Finfolk Productions for having me as an ambassador. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I look forward to working with them in the future. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them in the box below. If you enjoy unboxing videos, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more mermaid related content, swim videos, reviews, and unboxings. And I will see you all in the future. Bye, fish friends.